What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? Evan, Tom, Charles? What up, what up? Anyway, I just couldn't resist. I just was in desperate need of a little bit of Satisfactory today. And I've been going through that Let's Play series, but I didn't want to do a whole lot of editing and everything and get tied into a bunch of editing today, as I just kind of want to play some games and have some fun. What's going on, Johnny? Anyway, so I'm ready to start the oil production. I got those motors being built now, and they're just pumping out over here, but there's one problem I've run into. I've got just tons of motors now, so they're really, really providing. Here's the problem I'm coming into. Currently, I'm using 60 wire per minute times 3, so I'm using 180 wire per minute. And I'm not producing 180 wire per minute, so I'm actually burning all of my storage from these motors. It is such a great game, isn't it, Johnny? It really is. So anyway, I need to get back up to the corner here before I move on and fix my copper issue. Now, I started playing with it, and I just messed it all up. So, you know, I started doing that this morning, and I knew it was going to take me a while to get everything fixed. And I was like, you know what? I know it's been a Let's Play series, but I just want to stream it. You know what? Let me grab the chainsaw. I think I'm going to do it properly, chop down the trees and whatnot. I'm anxious to get the oil power going. I'm actually, I tell you as well, Satisfactory tweeted out a couple of days ago what the world record power generation was, and I kind of want to beat it. I just do. Now, what did I run all the way over here for? The chainsaw, that's right. Let's see, I think the chainsaw is back here, yep. And let's just grab some of this fuel. I'll show y'all what I did up here, basically. And, you know, just really getting started back fresh now. That's why I just decided to hell with it. I'm just going to scrap this whole area and redo it, because it's just not right. So, alright, so here's the deal. A steel belt will move 270 items per minute. Now, this is not the top belt, the Mark III. There is another belt after this. So, at a minimum, I want to at least to be able to pack this belt. That way, when I move into the future stuff, I'll have the capability of running it. Now, I'm using, what was it, 180 per minute over there at that steel factory. And the belt, one belt will hold 270 per minute. So, I'm using quite a bit of what a steel belt will even hold. And I think I really need to pack that. Now, to produce 270 per minute, each one of these are producing 45 per minute. Now, one smelter will handle 2 constructors at tier 1 without any upgrades. So, I'm digging up, I switched this over to a Mark II as well. I'm digging up 90 per minute now. As you see, I overclocked a Mark II miner here. So, I've got it up to 150%, and I'm digging up 90 per minute. So digging up 90 per minute, of course, I can use 3 smelters, because one smelter does 30 per minute. So right now I'm mining more than what I can actually use. So I can add one more smelter in here, which in turn, each smelter is going to use 15 per minute. So one smelter will handle 2 constructors. So I'm going to be able to have 6 constructors. So at 6 constructors producing 45 wire per minute, that's going to be that 270 I need to pack one line. So I think really I need to scrap this whole area up here and kind of start fresh. Let's just do it. And then I want to get like these trees and stuff out of the way. Hopefully my inventory is empty enough for all this. Let's just get all of this stuff torn out. It's just a big unoptimized mess up here right now, and I want to get that squared away. Let's see, we'll leave it at that for now. Actually, let's just take that one step further. This is a mess over here too. I kind of have a picture in my mind of what I want it to look like. So just a matter of playing around with it. I'm gonna leave... Wow, am I gonna be able to reach that from here? Oh, thank God. Alright, so let's clean the area up a little bit and get these trees and whatnot out of the way too. Do this power and everything here. Let's just get it all cleaned up nice. Alright, I think that gets it. So let's get these trees out of the way. Maybe. This tree not want to get... Oh, there it goes. Get rid of this bush too. Can I get rid of it from here? I'm gonna have to go down below for that. Or that's a whole nother tree. That's what the deal is. Let's just get all this crap out of the way here. Alright, so since I'm producing 90 per minute, I can go 3 smelters. So first things first, let's just get our 3 smelters in order here. How much room do I want to give them? I want to make sure I give them a little bit of room. Alright, so now I need to split, have a splitter going off 3 times. Let's see, what do we want to put that? I think like that maybe. This is going to be a little bit of a snug fit, but see if I can dump some of this copper out of my inventory before it fills up. Yeah, I knew I had a bunch sitting here from just tearing out those lines. Is that it? No, there we go. Copper and copper. Alright, so that is set as far as the smelting. Now, basically, each one of these smelters is going to be putting out 30. So I could condense this all onto one line really, really easy. And I think just to make it as clean as possible, I'm going to try doing that here. So here I'd want mergers. Let's see. Let's have it going. Yeah, I mean, I hear you there, Evan. It's all about waiting for that update now. Let me see. Crap. I think that will work. Or is this just... Yeah, this will work. So let's just condense all of this onto one line, because I know the belt is going to more than handle it. Using nothing but steel belts now, basically. I'm not going to go below steel. Alright, so then we're going to need, what, 6? Yeah, 6 constructors. Holy crap. And here's where the challenge will lie, is fitting 6 constructors here in a way that I feel looks good. You know what? I'm pretty tempted to actually... How do I want to do... Well, I need to get the constructors down first. I need to get an idea of what 6 of them is even going to look like here. I'm going to have to expand out my little platform quite a bit. Tell you what, let's go. That's only 4. Jeez. I need 2 more. Is that going to block my way up? No. That's a little bit more room than what I need. But it'll look nice like I want it. I think it will anyway. Either that or it'll be just another train wreck. I've made plenty of those so far, I assure you. Alright, so there would be our 6 constructors. Can't afford crap. I ran out of cement. Gonna have to get that dealt with. Can't go without having the cement. Must have. So let's just grab some here. Alright. So basically now I'm going to use splitters just to split off to feed all of those 6 machines. And it's all going to be fine on the one belt, and then I won't have quite as much of the disorganized train wreck everywhere. So say... let's just say we looped around and we had a splitter here for each one of these. Was that in line? I can't tell. No, nowhere near. Now I wonder if this is too close here. Anyway, then we would have this coming out of here and feeding into that. So I've just got one snaked belt, basically. We'd have this running all the way through it all, maybe. Actually, we don't even need this last one. I'm going to leave it there anyway, though, just in case I decide to add to it in the future. In my head, it was going to look a lot cleaner than this, so I don't know. I may end up scrapping it and redoing it again, but I at least want to see how well it operates. And then we would do the exact same thing with mergers again over here. We can get rid of this. Let's see. Yeah, it's quite a bit messier than I expected. Chaos 2 is all about, or Chaos 5 is all about the assassins, you know? Stack a little hero health, and, you want that one going out, right? Conveyor belt is too steep. What if it's like right here? Let's see. That's a little disappointing. Let me see, where is it all connecting to down here? Oh, that'll work. Eliminate that one post. Alright, so then basically we'd want all of these feeding up into this. So we're going to need what? One more merger here. Yeah, this is not near as pretty as I anticipated it was going to look. Hey, what can you do, you know? It's going to work, but it's not pretty at all. Then we would need 2 more mergers here. I thought it was going to look so nice. In my brain, it looked so nice. What's the deal? Why is it not going into that? Encroaching others' clearance. How could it possibly be encroaching others' clearance? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, but it does matter. It does matter, Pedro. It's all about how good you look. There we go. They're gonna need 1 more right here. All right. Oh, look at that fail. Yeah, that's true. Well, the power plant, I do have something in mind that I think is going to make it look nice. Nicer, at least. I mean, this isn't terrible, I guess, and this is now a maximized for the upgrade levels I'm at, fully optimal work center, you know, so that's a good thing. Now I just need to get everything powered up. Let's see. How we want to do this. I think something like this. Will work out. What's going on, Eddie? How you doing? Let's see. Yeah, that one's connected. Did I get it? There it goes. Alright, so those should all be connected now, right? So let's go here to here. Do we have all 3 of these powered? No, none of these are powered. And then we're going to need to connect this. That one's at 4 connections already. We can connect it over here. And that should get everything. And we're full up on the copper. I'm going to have to just manually craft that stuff to get it out of there. Now I need to set all of these, of course, to copper wire now. And they should start filling up really, really quick. Now, ideally, I'm going to end up having a jam-packed line now. Plus, I'm going to be creating more than I'm actually using. Let's see, is this gonna fill out here? Oh, it's because the first ones need to fill up first. The ones that are, because it's an even split every time, so more is going to be going into the first machine with less going into the second and so on. As soon as this one gets full, which it's already, what, it's a third of the way there, so I just need to let this stuff run for a while now, and it should get all caught up. I don't have a bunch of copper bars in my inventory, do I? Oh, I actually do have some copper ingots, so let's just give them an assist on filling up here. I want to see that copper line packed. I don't have the truck with me, or I could smelt a little bit more. That's alright, I can run back and do it real quick while that is catching up. The line is actually already, I mean, it's by no means full, but it's filling, that's for sure. Drop this chainsaw. Actually, I'm going to need that chainsaw for later. I'll keep it on me, but tired of looking at it. Alright, we actually got 160. Wow. So let's deal with this real quick. Yeah, I've got, this is what, like episode 12 or whatever of kind of a Let's Play series I've been doing, Eddie. So I've done quite a bit. I'm right at the point now where I'm getting into the last tier of power production, which is oil. And I've gone over and like explored the area and kind of started coming up with a game plan, and I put down some of the foundation, but I haven't started pumping any of the oil out yet or creating any power with it. I'm hoping to get that done today on stream, or at least get it started today on stream for sure. What's going on here, Bryn? How you doing? Let's see something here real quick. Alright, sorry about that. I'm doing good. Just kind of was craving some Satisfactory today, so figured I'd hop on in and get it going. Let me see, I think I got something else researched now, right? Or no. Supercomputer and a hard drive. I don't have the supercomputers yet. That'll be after the oil production. Fail jump. Yeah, that line's definitely filling up nicely. As soon as I can get all of the copper fed down to that last machine, then that's the problem with splitting it like this, is it being an even split every time, you know. But give it a little assist here and we'll get there. So this one should start filling up here. You see, like right now, it's waiting. Or did I miscalculate somewhere, or we're still filling? We're still filling over here, probably. Or no, that one's at 100 now. That's all off of one miner here, Bryn. It's a Mark III, or a Mark II miner that's overclocked to 150%. I mean, we're not having any processing issues here. We're using 30 per minute out of 3 smelters. And we're creating 90 per minute here. So we're at a perfect ratio back here so far. So we're putting out 90 per minute. I think it's just the nature of how these things are splitting. Like the last one will probably never fill up. It will always be just that one getting fed in at a time. Yeah, it looks like it's getting one every 2 seconds. So yeah, but we're at maximum production though. We're not stopping anymore, which is important. It would be nice just to give it a little bit of a cushion though. What's going on, Shelly? So although it's not, you know, I just like seeing that full belt. But you know, we're capped out. You know, we're using all of the ore that we're producing. And let's see what it does for our line here. It should, I mean, we should end up getting, oh, there we go. We got a packed line now. Perfect. So it looks fine to me. It's full. There's no gaps anymore on the line, so. Copper wires, you go through a lot of them, Herbrand. If you automate your motor production, just what I've got over here, I've got 3 motor production facilities. These 3 right here. Just between those 3. Oops. Just between those 3, we're using 180 copper per minute. So just between these 3, it would be using 4 tier 1 copper constructors just for the steel. But you see now that the line is actually filling up. As soon as all of these machines get full, then that copper line will start backing up. But it's going to take a while for all these to fill up. Yeah, see, that first one's not even full yet. So that'll take a little while, but now our production is way up compared to what it was. So we should be producing more than we're using. And that's what I was going for, because I want to start having... I have to manually create all the cable I use right now. Yeah, the game's completely all about the ratios, and that's what I was trying to do there, is fix the ratios. So they are good now. It's actually all the way down to the belt. Let's see, what do I need before I head off? I guess let's just head that way. I'll show you what I've been working on over here. I've got a pretty nice setup. I just don't know how much fuel the oil generators are going to make. It's kind of like a 3D version of Factorio there, Bebo. It's a factory management, base building, automation type thing. Yeah, I'm wondering if that will change down the road. I mean, right now it's limited, though. There's a limited amount of nodes. So, although they could make it like Factorio and make it so that the ore gets consumed, but they would have to add in more nodes, or you'd be creating the end of the game. You know, you'd be putting in the end before you even had the end, where like right now there is no end objective. But the whole story of the game is we're down here from this Fix-It Corporation basically strip mining the land. We are here to take all your resources, planet. It's funny how even on a flat road like this you'll still hit bumps. It's like the truck is programmed to hit bumps or whatever. Completely flat surface and just smashing bumps like crazy. Alright, so this is what we got started over here. Basically, I've got four... this map is just oil rich. I've got four pure oil nodes over here, all within a relatively close area to each other. I mean, that is just an absurd amount of oil. Uh-oh, I'm out of fuel. My brakes ain't working. Don't roll off the end. I've got fuel. I just gotta put it in there. Alright, so this is what we got down here. It's over here. I started putting down a foundation, as you see. And these are the four oil nodes. I've thrown an oil pump on them, just so they're easier to see. And of course it's foggy as hell down here today. But we've got a pure oil node here. One way over that way. Actually, I want it to clear, so let's just clear as we're at the stuff. I don't want to accidentally take out that plant here, though. Alright, I want that to stay intact. Let's see, we got a bunch of trees over here as well. I guess I'll leave that one too. Actually, this isn't as bad as I had it in my head that it was. Alright, so that's clear enough for here. See about back here. Oh, back here's a mess, yeah. So basically, I want to have, you know, obviously I'm going to need oil to create all of the... Yeah, the fog is really bad today. Worse than it normally is here. Anyway, I want to make sure that I've got enough oil pumping out to create all of the plastics and everything that I need to create. But I also really want to go ham on a power generation, because I just want to see how difficult it actually was just to get to that world record number. Now, basically how this works... Let me get this chainsaw out of my face again. Basically how this works, we're going to be pumping out 240 crude oil per minute on 4 different nodes. Now, the first thing we have to do, of course, is put the stuff over to a refinery. Now, let's just take a look at a refinery and what it's consuming. So we're producing 240 crude oil per minute. To make plastics, we'd use 30 crude per minute. So that means what? 8? I could have one node creating plastics, and it would take 8 oil refineries to use the oil that I'm actually producing, which just seems a little excessive. I don't know. Now let's look at fuel. Fuel, we're going to use 60 per minute. So that's what, 4? It would take 4 oil refineries to have one of these dedicated to just producing fuel. That's going to put out 37.5 per minute. And that's really, I think it's the first thing that I want to do. Well, it's because that's a Mark II miner, or no, that's an oil pump. It's because it's that pure oil node. Now, I think I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see what they add later in the game. But my personal opinion is this particular map, the desert map, is just too rich. Having 4 perfect oil nodes right here in this same general area seems to me a little bit OP. It just really does. It seems like I'm going to be able to produce an absolutely absurd amount of everything. I mean, that's just a lot. compared to what I've seen on other maps anyway. Like playing the map that was available in the beta, you didn't have anywhere near this much. Trump approves. You know, a lot of people have said that, Spawns, but it just doesn't seem like that. I mean, has that been proven yet? Because, like, I've gone and gone and gone as far as, well, as far as I cared to before I got bored, to be honest, and I didn't see anywhere near. And, like, the descriptions when you start the map says right on it that one is small, one is medium, and one is large. You've gone to all the starts? Fair enough. It's just the information they're providing in-game is very elusive then. I mean, why would it say that it's one small map, one medium map, and one large map? You know? Nah, I'll figure that stuff out on my own. I haven't gone exploring that far yet. I mean, obviously that would take a lot of time. Because they're trolling. That's quite possible. See, when the game first hit, they were saying, a lot of people were saying it was one, but there were so many people saying that it was separate. So it was just, you know, not fully exploring any of the maps yet. It's just so weird because I've gone like to the end of the world on several of them. Well, maybe it's a bad English translation then. You know, maybe that's what they intended. They've got all of their people are fluent English speakers, though. But yeah, when you create the map, it just straight up says small, medium, and large. I kind of picture what this is going to look like. Let's see. Gotta get rid of this bad boy. What's going on, Stefan? How you doing? Continue down the sea. You might recognize the surroundings. Fair enough. Well, this area then, it's, you know, let me rephrase what I was originally saying before we went into all that. This area seems really OP for the oil. This has got to be the richest oil area on the map. I mean, that's 4 pure nodes right here is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Vamp does the same thing. The stat goes up on the tower, so yeah, I mean, the amount it's giving is a larger amount. But how that works when you upgrade something, it's essentially getting more defense health and more defense power. So yeah, Vampiric is basing it off of the new number. So anyway, what were we doing? We were producing 240, and if we wanted this first one to go to fuels, what, that was 60, right? So we would need 4... Just seems like my ramp is in a bad spot. I don't know. I mean, these are huge too, so I can always put them right next to each other. And it still gives me just a ton of room to run through. Seems like it's not quite lining up properly over here. Here we go. These things are massive, huh? A little irritating here. I should have smoothed it more. Where to put the 4th without it looking stupid. Because we know, once again, although I am failing miserably with it, we know it's all about how it looks. It's got to look good. That's unfortunate. I can't put that one right there next to it. I mean, I guess I can. I just got to fix the terrain, which is going to require me going and getting some more concrete because I came unprepared. Unprepared. Let me do it. Let me just grab it. Ten normal oil nodes is not as much as for pures. Is it? It's double for... Or no, it'd be double. 10 or normal oil nodes would be as much as 5 pures. I'd take the 5. I'd rather have the 5 pures, personally. They've done a great job with the game, though. I'm excited to see this next update. Yeah, I mean, in the end, I'd imagine a large portion of the map will be being utilized. You know, I'm anxious to see still what the end objective will be. Oh, I don't know, Herobrine. That depends on the update. I think any beta you would have to expect to get a reset. I mean, if you didn't get one, you would consider yourself lucky, but I don't think it would be normal to not have any resets. It depends on if they change any systems and stuff. Like, if they change one of the base systems in the game before launch, then yeah, I would guess for sure there will be a reset. But I mean, that's alright. I mean, that's fine with me. That's half of the fun. Yeah, I mean, like Spawn says, the resets don't really matter. Once you get the hang of things. Like right now, if I was to start a map fresh, I would be... The early game stuff, I would blow through so insanely fast. Your plane modes. Fair enough. That's the DD2 screaming, you know. Let me free up some of this crap out of my inventory. I don't think I need this anymore. Oop. So let's get rid of all of this bio-related stuff. I think that's it, right? That's good enough for now. Oh, we all hear you, man. Most of the people here watching have played entirely too much DD2. See, I got junk that I wish I didn't have in my inventory now, and the easiest thing to do is just to craft stuff to get rid of it, but... Looks like the copper production is doing much better now. The line is stopping. So just with the line stopping, I know that eventually my storage is going to start filling up over here. Yeah, see, it's already starting now. So that's good. So let's grab some more dish. I think that's good enough. I don't think I need anything else. It seems debatable too on the truck. Now I know the next truck is what I want to be getting. But it seems debatable whether or not this tractor is that much faster than just using the Blade Runners. Oh, I know. I just hate trashing anything though. I'm not at that point yet, Spawns. I'm still in the pack rat stage of the game. Well, we're waiting for that update, you know, Herobrine. soon as that update comes, I'm going to be grinding the crap out of DD2 again. I want to get all those weapons and stuff. It's more of a completionist thing. You know, I'm going to want to go and be able to... Well, I'm hoping that we're able to farm without being forced into ancient power resets. What will ruin it for me is if we can't farm those new weapons. If we can only get them one time, like the prestige weapons, forcing you to do an ancient power reset, then I am going to be very vocal about how that's a broken, crappy system. You got to make the stuff farmable. Now I don't want to condemn them before we see the update because I don't know, you know. But if it's a one-time only thing, like the prestige weapons are, I'm gonna be really bummed. The sorting hat from Harry Potter. Oh. I didn't notice that, no. I don't look at their Twitter teases that in depth anymore. There's been so many disappointing ones that I just don't even look at them anymore. I guess there is room to put the fourth over here, but I really don't want the fourth over here. I want to have plenty of room for my vehicles to move. So I think the right thing is just to build this area up over here. So we can't put one there. So we'd have to have a slight separation. Still not perfect, but looks better than it would have. Oh yeah, I know. I'm just, for this one node, I'm giving up on the pretty. I don't plan on this being my only Satisfactory playthrough. This is still my experimentation and learning all the things run. You know? Move that up a little further. Once I pass the experimentation and I've done all of the stuff, then I'll do something completely... Well, then I'll either tear all this stuff out and do something completely optimized. Now, if I wanted them evenly split, I'd have to do 2 splitters. Actually, I'd have to do 3 splitters. I'd have to do a splitter to splitters, which that just looks ugly. But, I mean, as long as the things are splitting based off of an even split and not splitting off of demand, it's just going to kind of have to be that way. Let's see, so if we were going like this... Can't afford. God dang it, I just ran all the way back there and I didn't look at the other stuff I needed. This is one of the things I wish that they would change, is a way, either make the splitters a little bit smaller, or I don't know, I'm not happy with the bulkiness of the splitters. Oh, are they going to make it split by demand soon? By demand, I mean in quantities, not in type of item. If you're talking about the next splitter I get. Or are you talking about another update that's coming? No, this is not a free game, Aaron. I still think the stacking setup is the best way for a bus system. I mean, it's not super pretty. Oh, you're talking about the next splitter. Yeah, see, the next splitter is not going to split. You'll be able to pick different items off, but it's not going to split quantities. I was thinking more of like Factorio. Yeah, reflect beams have always been awesome, Ethan. I'll do another. I'm going to be doing all the defenses after the next update comes, but I'm not going to do them now, just because there could potentially be better setups in the next update. Reflect beams have always been a thing. They're still not as good as they used to be. They're beast mode, but they're not as beast mode as they used to be. They've said something about that, Spawns, having an elevator type system to taking things up a floor. I mean, that's how I wanted to do it. But I saw something was written about that somewhere, either on Twitter or on one of their YouTube videos. They talked about it or something. Yeah, so that should be good. Those elevators should be good. Oh, it's in the roadmap. That's where I saw it. I knew I saw it somewhere. See, I had a really clean looking little steel bus going. And then I train wrecked it and turned it into, so I've got basically a steel bus over here. And then a copper and iron bus over here. So I got, copper wire, reinforced plate, regular plates, and tubes here. And then all the steel-related goodies here. And plan on running it down. It's certainly not the cleanest, but I could see if you made this, say, 10 high, it would be a pretty decent bus system for all of the stuff. But just the way the splitters and mergers and everything work right now, it seems like it's just a huge spaghetti bowl just waiting to happen by doing it with that. I wish that the building, there was a way to do something better with that. Like if there was a way to put, say, a wall right here. And then, like the current walls they have the, you know, all the different conveyor type stuff. But if you could put a wall right here, I mean, I guess you could, but it would just be an enormous wall. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the wall conveyors quite yet. Did I grab all of them I need? I grabbed several hundred, so that should be good, right? Let's get back down there. How much faster is the next truck there, Spawns? Because the tractor feels really slow. I mean, getting out to my coal plant, I put down, I put down conveyor belts, and I get out there super quick on the conveyor belts. It seems like the game doesn't like it. It force loads stuff in. The second truck is double the speed. That'll be better for sure. This bad boy is just putting along. Oh yeah, so you're using conveyors too. Conveyors are just awesome. That and it's fun, you know, surfing the conveyors. How do I feel about bulky armor in video games? I mean, it depends on the hero, you know. If it's a third-person game, a lot of times I don't really like, me personally, I know this is not a very popular opinion, but like every MMO I play, I almost always play a female because the character models are smaller and it takes up less of my screen. I don't like having too much of my field of view blocked. So in third-person games, I wouldn't prefer to have a bulky armor system. But when you're looking at, you know, say you're playing World of Warcraft and you're looking at someone that's got a Orc Death Knight with some of those really badass, cool-looking old armor setups. I think that looks incredible, but I don't like having it on my screen personally. Oh, you're talking about in Monster Hunter World? I haven't seen enough of those to really give an opinion. Man, I've got a lot of people telling me to play Monster Hunter World, Evan. So many people are saying I love that game. But one of the things that's made me hesitant to do it is I just look at the Twitch numbers. Ugh, that one's off a notch. I can't have it. It looks crappy from up here. It's off a notch, dang it. Sorry, oil refinery, you gotta go. Must fix you. That should be right at the edge, right? Right there. Alright. So now what were we doing here? We're going here. And then we need another one going here. Alright, so it was 2 separate splits. The armor's gonna look real nice. Alright, and then we're gonna want all of these making fuel. So spawns, what's the ratio for... What's the ratio? Let's see, I guess I can just do it, right? Oh, I can't. Actually, I gotta finish the research for him. Holy crap. I got ahead of myself here. Yeah, I don't have the... I gotta get the research going. Good lord, look at me. Out here thinking I'm all fancy. Mr. Fancy Oil Refinery guy. Nope, not quite. I've got to get that going over here. Looks like I got caterium electronics going right now. You know, that's something else that I need to automate, and I still have yet to do it, is the caterium. I've been going over... I've got a bunch of those portable miners just slammed in the ground over there, and I just go over and loot them. I feel like I've got a... not a proper setup on the caterium for sure. Especially if I'm going to be using more of it. "20 fuel plants using 2 refineries with 3 overclocks in them." So I've got 4 refineries. So that would be 40 fuel plants. Ah, out of gas again. Out of fuel. All that is fed by 2 pure wells. Oh, because the overclockers, you're using it up. I'm excited to see what we can do. That's one of my draws to this game. And not just this game, but just factory type games in general. I have every single one of them that I've ever played. I've always completely overkilled the power production. Just because I just think power production is fun. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just like that. I like seeing those sort of things. God, it just takes so long. I almost feel like I should have ran a conveyor belt out there. I mean, I guess getting the bigger truck will help. But jeez, man. It just takes forever to get back and forth here. I would have to manually run out. How much space do I have? Not very much. I gotta free up some of this inventory. You know what? God, I still just can't do it. I can't do it, Spawns. I'm doing it. Some of this stuff is just irritatingly in the way. I know I would use this statter, right? But I'm tired of holding it. All these oil plate or all these iron plates, I just don't need them. There. I can't believe I did it, but I did it. Alright, so first things first, I need 30 quick wire. I was just short. Do I have any caterium sitting here? I got 3. Man, I really want to get that automated. Because I still have to run over to that and everything. Noisy truck, sorry y'all. Little background noise here. Somebody cruising down the way. Alright. So God dang it. A little tricky getting through my little train wreck there. Here's the closest caterium is right here, but I haven't done anything with it yet. I should actually have brought more of those portable miners with me, but I'm just going to grab what's here right now. I need to get this done. X, I think I might just chillax here for a minute and grab another load of it. Ain't nobody gonna trash me in Monster Hunter World there, Herobrine, because you're gonna come protect me. I got so many friends playing Monster Hunter World now, boy, I'll get carried like a mofo if I really wanted to. I mean, I've got literally a dozen people trying to get me to play it. Yeah, see, they chew it up pretty quick. I'm just going to go ahead and grab 3 more here, just so I have it. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things there, Evan, is it's a pricey one, you know? Port the monk to Monster Hunter? Oof, that'd be mean. Then it would just force the monsters to have, like, trillions of health or something. Alright, that's good enough. Yeah, Easter, I think, is the time. I was pretty tempted to jump on it with this sale that just happened, but I ended up not doing it. Ugh. A little tricky to get onto the ride home, though. Takes a little clever jumping. I was gonna do just another regular transport belt, and then I was like, you know what, that's such a huge waste. I got these belts right here. Why would I not use it? Alright, let's get this quick wire knocked out. Wow, all that caterium is only 150 ingots. Crazy, I just need to get that automated. That's got to happen soon. And this stuff is not, you don't, even though it uses 4 ore per craft, it just doesn't fly through it like some of the other ones do. If you need to come over and manually smelt up some iron, it's just not a big deal, you know? This stuff, it feels like you're sitting here staring at it for too long. Yeah, yeah. You get a lot of wire out of it. I just figured since I'm standing here, I might as well just do it, you know, get it all done, get it all smelted up, and I probably won't convert it all to wire right now, but I'm gonna want to at least just get it all smelted down real quick. Not that it's necessarily real quick either. I am really digging the game though. I'll probably end up doing a modded Factorio playthrough or something. You know, eventually, of course, I've been taking it pretty slow with Satisfactory, but, you know, of course, I'm going to end up getting caught up with nothing left to do other than go back and optimize, you know. And once I get to that point, I think I'll probably end up doing a modded Factorio playthrough too. Just because I've never done a modded playthrough. That'll at least give me some new and exciting things. Trendy put out a little tease again. I don't know if it's actually referring to anything. It's talking about the scavenger doing something in London, and it's got some picture of some dude. I'll probably use some cheaty, super fast quality of life mods there, Spawns. Get those early game bots going and all that stuff. I probably won't end up doing a super challenging playthrough. Alright, there we go. So there's the rest of the quick wire we need. Where is it? Where are you, quick wire? There it is. And that gets the caterium done anyway.
A more specialized use of
yeah, I mean, I've gone through Factorio several times now. So I would use some of the cheatier mods just to make it a quick, fun playthrough, you know? Alright, so what is it we're looking for? Or I got that alternate for heavy modular frames. Expanded power infrastructure. This is what we need right here. And it looks like I've already got almost everything. Ooh, I don't have computers. And I need oil for that. So am I going to have to set up a little mini station just to get me kick-started to the point where I can get my power going on? It appears like maybe I should have... Maybe I'll go over to one of those other oil productions. What else did we need? Motors and frames. Heavy modular frames. Nope, that's regular modular frames, derp. How do you make the heavies? Well, you need the regulars. Man, I should have did that. Maybe I should knock this out. And then and still I'm gonna have to get the production side of it going before the power. How many coal? I could fit more coal generators. I've got a bunch going, but I could do more. I don't need the power right now. It's more of a want versus need thing. I think this would be really easy to get automated on a truck route or something, maybe even. I was trying to avoid the trucks, but doing one truck route might be pretty easy with that quick wire over there to automate it with that. I mean, I only need 50 though. I feel like I should just craft them and get it over with. Because I've got all this stuff. being automated. I can just grab it from my little shopping mall here. Let's see, we needed those. We need reinforced and screws. Yeah, I've got all of this stuff. I'm gonna end up running out of space again here. Free up a little bit of space. And the train wreck inventory begins. Alright, so need a bunch of this stuff. Let's grab a few stacks of those. I keep forgetting what it is I need. Yep, I need the the industrial beams and the screws. Hit the sort button. There you go. There's a novel concept, huh? Grab some of those, and then some screws are over here. I should be using that sort button, huh? There we go. That should be more than enough to pump out what I need for these. Yeah, I think that's it. Drives you crazy seeing my messed up bag. There, is that better? Are you happy now? Let's pump out some of these heavies while we're waiting for that to come back. Well, I didn't grab anywhere near enough screws, did I? Not even close. You had your mouse over it a few times. Didn't grab enough steel pipes either. Alright, let's see. I've got the motors made. I'm just gonna have to make the computers. Alright, let's see. So what, I need more... Grab 300 more and then I'll fill up on screws. I think that's good. I get lost in my little maze here now. I'm still going to be short, aren't I? That's just not quite enough. I didn't grab enough. Can I do a country accent? I don't really do any accents well, to be honest with you. Yeah, you never see them because nobody farms them, Evan. The ruby clusters, like anyone who has them ends up using them because relics are so important. And the tokens, just there's not many people doing any sort of rerolls at tier 4, 5, or 6. Yeah, I usually put gears on belts on Factorio. Aha, in some situations. I mean, in most situations, I think I probably make them there on site where I need them. That's where I'm doing everything here. I don't have the screws on belts anywhere. I'm making all the screws on site at each one of the little individual places. And I didn't grab enough steel here. The screw production, it seems like... Now, I got another... That's something, an area where I should redo, is I had a hard drive that gave me a way better recipe for making reinforced plate. Well, it gave me a better recipe for screws. And that, in turn, could really optimize my reinforced plate making much, much better. Here, it's down below. But, I mean, right now, on the same note... Where is it? I think I'm making a ton of it. Yeah, I mean, I'm making an absolute ton of it. In fact, I need to switch it over to that other storage. I'm making so much. I could just loop that around and put one up top. Let's do that real quick here. Loop it around to there. And we'll put it to there. That'll fill up another storage unit for me anyway. But yeah, anyway, I found a way better recipe. What was I waiting on? Or I'm waiting for this to come back, right? 20 seconds. 20 more seconds? I'll leave what I had started on that other setup and then go over and just bring my coal power over, because I've got, like I said, I'm not even full on coal, but I am producing 1800 megawatts and I'm only using 300, so I mean I got a long way to go on the power. I've got a ton of coal out there. I'll show you while that's running. Well, I guess I wanted to get the next thing running too. Now, do I want the next thing to be this alternate heavy modular frame? I can't yet because I don't have the rubber. I do want to finish out my coal and get it maximized. The coal seems absurd, though. Let's just run out there real quick. The coal, you produce so much coal. You know, that it seems like you just, I mean, I guess once I'd have to like overclock all the coal generators, but I've got so many that would just be a massive grind alone, just going and finding all of the power slugs to overclock all those guys. There's the coal center up there. Till you get 2 steel lines going at 450, then you get coal starved. That's fair. Yeah, I'm just not there yet. But I've got a steel production facility here, and then this is my coal power. I'll come up top, go up top so you can look at it better. But I'm not even using, with all of these coal generators, I'm not using the coal that I'm producing now. I got a mess down here in my steel facility. Oh yeah. This is my very first train wreck in the game, and I haven't come back and fixed it yet. I mean, it's functioning, but my God, would you look at this mess. Eventually I'll come back and get it fixed up too. But I've got my coal being pumped down from up top here. Oh, it's an eye bleeder. There's no doubt about that. There's 3 pure coal nodes up here, which seems ridiculous too. And these don't even have MK2 miners going on them yet, or MK3 miners. These got MK1s, I believe. Or no, they got Mark 2s. So I could upgrade this to the next miner too, but they're just putting out, 240 coal per minute. And I've got 3 of those. There's one over there. All are pure nodes. There's 4 more. Jesus. Yeah, that just seems like a just absurd amount of coal. But anyway, I've got it going. Let me see if I can find a good spot. A good overview spot down here somewhere. Two, three, four, five. Yeah, 10. I've got 10 generators in a row. And then 4 rows. So I've got 40 coal generators going, and I could fit more out there. But once again, it just seems like unlimited coal. You got so much coal right now, but I'm not at that stage where I'm using enough of it, But yeah, I gotta deal with this at some point. That is a travesty, I realize. Alright, let's leave this area. Time to GTFO. Oh no, don't ever jump! The ride back isn't near as smooth. But, it gets there. So I really need to automate the caterium. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff to do still, I've been anxious to get to that oil power. And I'm really... There's so many other things I should do first, but... And Nico, thank you so much for sponsoring. Welcome. New sponsor to the channel. Haven't had a new sponsor in a long time. Thank you an absolute ton, man. Anyway, let's get this knocked out. Let's see, so what do we need? We got those, we got the motors, right? They're sitting in storage right there. It's all about the computers. Let's see, let's grab our motors. Let's grab 100 for now. That's more than enough to get me going. Alright, so all about the computers. Now what? Do we even have those yet? Okay, I do. So that's circuit boards and plastic. And you make circuit boards out of plastic as well. So I need plastic production going ASAP. Oh man, and copper wire. I'm gonna have to find copper out here. I'm sure there's copper out there somewhere. But gonna have to find me some copper. Let me see. Before I take off, I don't want to give myself a trip back immediately. I've got some stuff for belts. Do I have enough to make? Yeah, I've got enough to make a couple more oil refineries. It should be okay. $2,700 coal and iron a minute is input. Damn. Get to the copper. Well, I mean, that's the thing though, is am I gonna ever use 450 steel pipes and steel beams a minute? I mean, I'm sure eventually, but is that gonna be a need that I need to get to, Yeah, full MK4. We'll just have to see. I mean, I think it would be really cool if by the time this game launches, there's so much to do where like a playthrough takes you 50 hours, you know? Where, like, right now, I think if just playing through as far as I did, I think if I started a fresh world or my next playthrough, I really think that I could get to the stage where I'm at right now in like probably just 5 or 6 hours. I think I could get there really quick. Still got plenty to do out here too. You know, it's just like Factorio. I mean, I remember back my first Factorio playthrough, and like 2 hours into the playthrough, I was just setting up my first iron and oil, or my first iron furnaces and stuff like that. You know, and nowadays you've got that going like in the first minutes. Once I learn to sort and trash, it's going to take me forever to get into the habit of trashing things regularly. Alright, so where do we want our plastics coming from? I think this one might be the most obvious choice. It's just the closest to the power and everything. The terrain is really wonky out here, is why I did that 2-platform stuff. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Let's take a look. Let's throw a refinery down and just see what we're going to be producing out of that. See, one refinery making plastic is going to use 30 crude oil per minute. So that would be 8 refineries just making plastic. And then what did I need? I needed rubber too, right? Or no, I needed plastic. Crap. I should have pinned it. I think I can do that off the crafting bench on the truck here. Or on the tractor. Well, I need the rubber for that caterium research. Wrong spot, but I was thinking more along the lines of the computers to get this first one done. For the computer, I need plastic and circuit boards. And for circuit boards, I just need plastic and copper, that's right. Ugh. I wonder how far the copper is, the closest copper. Definitely all about that plastic right out of the gates, though, huh? Jeez, 8 of them. Ugh, that's going to be such an enormous area. And here I thought I had just so much concrete. I've got a feeling I could go burn both of those concrete storages down like it was nothing. Because I got concrete being made in 2 separate places right now. Yeah, they're near the base, though. I'm hoping... I wanted to keep the production for this separate. I was hoping there was a separate copper, but... Wow. The copper is nowhere near. 1,200 meters away. Oof. Man. That stinks. Now I'm just thinking what's going to be easier, bringing copper over here or bringing the plastics over to the base down a big conveyor all the way over. I think what I may end up doing for today is just manually making the computers, because I really wanted to get the power started. It's kind of silly of me to even go that route. You'll get him, Evan. It's a grind. All the heroes are quite the grind. There's no doubt about that. I tell you what, why don't, for now, just to get something being made out here. Let me first look at this. How ugly is this going to be? Yeah, I'm going to have to put these out further or up in the air higher. The Dryad's a beast. I would take the Dryad over the Abyss Lord any day, personally. Yeah, I handcrafted a ton of stuff as well, spawns. The first one through, it's just like, oh my god, it's just, it takes a long time to handcraft all this stuff, but on the same note, it's still so much quicker. You know? The convenience you get from automating is it's done. But oh my gosh, it's so much quicker. I guess I could turn it this way and put the stuff over here, and then it would be up on a flat platform. Yeah, handcrafting is insanely faster. Let's just get some stuff manually created for now. Just to get some more of these unlocks, and I don't want to build anything too far down until I get a bigger picture here of what I want this place to look like. So let's see, let's get an oil pump and we'll put it this way. And then we need what? We need refineries out here. God, the refineries are just so big. I guess they're not that bad. Could be worse, right? It still seems way close, because I'm going to have to run splitters. I feel like I should put it out further. You think there's a copper node down the beach? I wonder why it didn't ping it. I'll try pinging it again. Let's put this way out here. I think that gives it a bit more room. And we'll just get some stuff manually crafting here. Or not manually crafting, you know what I mean. Some of the basics crafting so I can use them to manually create other things. Bit further than the wreckage. Yeah, I'll have to ping it again and see what's up with that. So let's see, we want a splitter here, and then say a splitter there. And then this will get some stuff just manually made anyway. Or some of the basics made. Why do I keep saying manually? Obviously, it's going to be automated. So if I have... What? Do I want one or two making plastic, I wonder? If we have two making plastic and then one making rubber? Maybe? How much rubber is being used? 30 per minute? 22 and a half per... Producing 30 per minute. It's using 30. They're all using 30. What's going on, Jacob? How you doing? Let's just do this for now. Then we're going to need some storage up here. Do I even want to bother with the big storages or just put some little ones here? Where do I want them? I'm gonna run out of concrete again. There is not enough concrete to pave the world. Let's put them over here. I think will be the easy access to them from the ramp there. So then this one can just run right into there. This one will have to run into a merger. What did I do? Did I just loop it? Yeah, that's not gonna work out. Let's go like that instead. That way I get some of this stuff manually being made anyway. Alright, so what? Gonna need power back here. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I put those rods in the storage. Oh, Jesus. Please tell me I've got... Oh, and I put the iron up too. I'm gonna have to run all the way back over there just for the rods. Hey, what's going on, Brady? How you doing? What's my opinion on DDA? I'm stoked about it. I can't wait for it to get here. It can't arrive soon enough, is my opinion. I'm very anxious to play it. It should be exactly what we all wanted DD2 to be. Except it's just going to be on a much, much better game engine. I mean, with DD2, when it first launched, I mean, most people's complaint was it was too different from DD1. It's not going back to DD1, though. They're reusing some of the same assets from DD1. They did the same thing with DD2. It's not going back to DD1, it's going back to DD1 systems. Which, in my opinion, DD1 systems are better than DD2 systems. You know, it was a lot easier to understand all your stats. There was no mysteries. It was straight up, you want this, you get that, you know, you get that stat. It's not a remake of Dungeon Defenders 1. A lot of people keep saying that, but, I mean, Chromatic has just been arguing and arguing and arguing on the fact that it's not going to be that. So, I mean, I have to give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, if it releases and it's just a remake of DD1, kind of like Dungeon Defenders Eternity was, then everybody's going to hate them. Well, yeah, there's things in DD2 that are better, without a doubt. The quality of life in DD2 is much higher. But, I mean, for me, like, the dream game is combining the basics of gameplay from DD1 with the quality of life systems for DD2. You can put those together on a game engine that's the game will run much more smooth and give us a new story. I mean, I just don't see anything negative about it. I mean, how many years have you guys heard me complaining on stream about how I thought the combination of DD1 and DD2 would be the perfect game? Well, I mean, we're going to get that added into a new game engine, so... I mean, I just don't see a negative. I don't see a downside. You know, and like I said, we're going off of what they're telling us. So if they end up releasing a reworked DD1 that's like DD Dungeon Defenders Eternity Part 2, no one will ever trust them again and the franchise will be dead. There's 100% no doubt about that. And the thing is they know that too. You know, all the chromatic people know that people are concerned that it's going to be a DDE, another Dungeon Defenders Eternity. You know, them knowing that up front, I mean, they would be just causing their own demise if that's the product they give us. So, I mean, I just like to think, I'm trying to remain optimistic about it all, you know? Now, also, you have to be realistic. You know, they're basically putting a game out in under a year. So, I mean, the realism to that says they're going to be reusing a lot of assets from DD1 and DD2. Now, I don't have a problem with the game assets that they're reusing, though, is the thing. The problem with DD2 is the game engine. However, recreating DD2 versus recreating a combination of DD1 and 2, I mean, if you had the choice, which would you do? You know? What DD2 needs is Unreal 4. You can't easily just upgrade DD2 to Unreal 4. You'd have to recreate the game in Unreal 4. So if they're going to have to recreate something, why not recreate a better game? You know? But, I mean, realism says they're putting out a game in under a year. It's going to have a lot of reused assets. That's how they're going to be able to put it out. It just takes longer than that to put a game out, you know? So the real winner will be looking way, way down the road to Dungeon Defenders 3. But, of course, that's many years away. But it'll take years to develop, you know? Alright, where were we? We were trying to figure out some power on this bad boy. So let's see, we could have one here handling those. We could have another one, say, right here. That's connecting that one and handling these. I think now it's just a matter of stretching it over until we can get it connected here. I think I want to go under. There we go. We should be powered. We should be pumping oil. There is copper at the end of the beach? Alright, yeah, I'll check it out here in a minute. This will get me started anyway. There is oil barrels flowing for the first time ever in this playthrough. So nice. So, getting the plastics that I need should be easy peasy, right? Just gonna let that run for a little while and grab, get all the plastics I need and the rubber. And then that is going to get me unlocked to the next tier where I can make these, just manually make these computers and start thinking about power. I mean, I guess I could have just avoided all of that and switched all of these over. Jeez, what a dumbass. That's a temporary setup anyway. Why on earth did somebody not tell me? Tell me, hey, dude, you didn't drink enough coffee today. Just go set up your other ones. All I had to do was flip the switches on these. Jesus. One of these days, I'll figure it all out. I got up way too early today, just so y'all know. I got up at 9 a.m. For those that know me, you know that is, like, unheard of. Ugh. Well, I mean, I could have these making something else for me in the meantime. I mean, do I want them to start making fuel already? I mean, I guess I don't see why not. Let's see. Alright, so we need power back here. Derp, da derp, derp. Let's go power pole there. Power pole here. And then just connect this up and we're good. So we should have oil. Yeah, there's the oil. And we're going to have a whole bunch of fuel sitting here ready to go by the time we're at that stage. So that's a plus, I guess. Oh wow, it produces, or it's, yeah, it's 5 per whack. Sweet. Alright, let me grab my goodies from over here. Oh, I've had my rage issues from a little leaf in the road or something tiny already. Spawns, I hear ya. Let's see, let's grab this 100 rubber. And let's grab all the plastic. And let's go make some computers, huh? I've got plenty of copper back at the base. So I should be in good shape there. Or wait a minute, you said that there was copper right down the beach. Let me just look at it while I'm here. Oops. Yeah, it's not returning a ping. But, like, that oil node over there didn't return a ping either. Or wait a minute, as I was standing... I didn't see you quick enough, I ran. Like, to the right, like, down that way? Or down around that way? On the ramp. Oh, so down that direction. Let's see here. Let's give it another ping. I wonder why it's not pinging it. That's kind of irritating that it's not pinging it for me. The wreck on the beach? Yeah. The wreck on the beach is over there, I thought. Let's see. Yeah, I thought the wreck was like over here. Oh, it's another wreck? Alright, maybe there's a wreck I haven't discovered then yet. I haven't explored fully around here. I went around and grabbed like all the berries, and as soon as I came down and I saw the baddie plants down here, I didn't go too much further. Other than just quick berry grabs. I'm over here now though, so I might as well grab all the stuff. Crap loads of those baddie. The little flyers. Those things are so damn irritating. Hmm. 700 meters that way, is same as the closest one. Go left across the water. Oh, that wreck. Okay. I see what you're saying. I'm gonna kill the guy up on the beach first. Before I deal with the little flyers. I'm gonna get wrecked, dude. Spitting y'all stuff at me? No, I ain't having it. That dude's tough. Oh, wow. He's much tougher than the other mobs I've come across. Ooh. That dude was a beast. There was another one over here as a baby. They call that one boss. Yeah, dude's tough. He's a meanie. And there was some of those bugs too. There they are. Come here, little bug. Get swatted. Got some good junk laying around here. Operational. I've run into a ton of them that have been operational too. Like, how the heck are all these operational? Looks like that was it. That was all the goods. Oh, that just means that you have the mats in your bag. That's fair. I'm thinking, what the hell, man? Like, the first ones I ever came across required the power, you know? And then every one after that I come across is telling me it's already operational. I'm thinking, WTF, you know? Alright, let me ping it again. Hmm. 700 more meters that way. I mean, this just doesn't seem very close. It's further than away than my base was. I mean, that was the ping I was getting from way over there. I mean, I'm gonna need the copper anyway. But it's a long way, yeah. Gotta get me my fly swatter. These dudes are intense, man. Too damn many of them. Come here, you little bastard. There's one more. I knew there was one more. Where'd you go, dude? Hey, Shelly. just for the morning, Shelly. I'll return this afternoon. We'll at least clear over to it. I may not end up using it right now, but at least clear over to it. Dang, these little guys are agile. See how much further away now. 290 more meters. Is it up top? What's that? Cool. That's just a... It's halfway to the grass start. Nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a long way over here. But it is a pure copper node. So, I mean, a lot can be done with one pure copper node. Ugh. Dude spitting your fire at me? This is another one that's pretty tough, huh? Or no, he died. Oh, dang it, there's another one. Come here, dude. Come get smacked. I'm gonna feel terrible if I don't grab that slug. I've just done so little exploring that I don't have very many. I think I've only got like 2 that are ready to go now. 2 more. Oh shit. God dang it. What's going on there, TDS? How you doing? Oh dang, there's another one of those brutes down there. I'm just gonna leave him alone. Alright, so at least we know where it is. It's a good clip. And up a cliff. I mean, I'll end up using it eventually, of course, but I don't think I'm going to use it right now. I'm doing good there, TDS. Getting a little satisfactory in. Huzzah! Alright, well I'm going to have a crap load of plastic and stuff sitting there for me now. I'll be able to get that unlocked. And get these computers made. Is that another power slug I missed over here? Looks like there's 2 of them right here that I missed. There's baddie plants up there, but that's alright. So easy to see them at nighttime. I mean, I guess that aspect of it is a good thing. They're just really, really easy to come across at night. They just light up so easy to spot. Oh, I think it just line of sighted me. Hopefully it's still up there. Just get stacks of them. Yeah, I just still need to do that. I've done almost no exploration. The only areas I've explored has just been to get to my next objective, you know? Crap, man. The poo clouds. Ooh, there's a baddie out there too. Keep coming. I'm just gonna go grab it. Am I gonna live long enough? Oh man, I'm not gonna live long enough, am I? Shit. Alright, I'm GTFOing. I'm going, people. Oh my gosh. Maybe that was a bad idea. Pre-gas mask. These guys aren't gonna attack me while I'm swimming. Oh, they are. Those sneaky sneakies. Oh shit, man, I'm dead. Ah. That's a bummer. Oh man, and the worst part is you lose your blade runners. It's the wrong way. So now I gotta take the long run back. Alright, so going after power slugs in the middle of Pooville with a bunch of baddies was not something that should have been on my list of things to do today. That's fair. That's quite fair. I thought I could snag it real quick. That's how I've gotten every one of them, is just running in real quick and snagging it and running it back out. Apparently I have hit my limit on that. Grab a drink here while I'm running. Man, it is just pouring rain out here again today. Now really gonna see how long of a run this is. At least it wasn't all the way over where that copper was. It's close. There's another one right on top of that right there that I haven't snagged yet. I'll do some exploring probably off stream and not recording just because that can be so boring running around. At least I've got a convenient waypoint marker. You died here. Just to avoid any confusion. Yeah, it's starting to come down good. Might end up getting a little background noise from it here in a moment. We'll have to see. But it is pounding the rain. Oh yeah, it's a brutal run. For sure. Well, like I said, I'm going to have a ton of materials to be able to make all those computers and blast through this next milestone. A couple of milestones, probably. The exercise did me some good, Spawns. I've been sitting around watching all this stuff craft for too long. Needed to get out and stretch my legs a little, you know? What better way to do that than suicide halfway across the map? Now, are those little irritating bugs going to be right there at my bag, or will they have gone back and reset? The suicide's not good for your skin? Yeah, I think that can be confirmed. No doubt there. Suicide is bad for the skin. You're hoping they're still there, but they usually despawn? Oh man, if they're still there, it could be ugly. Don't be there, you batty bastards. You know, going for a nice run, taking a little dip in the pool after. Got a nice bit of day's cardio out of the way here. That's one of the things I was actually kind of really curious about, is when the beta hit and they had that arachnophobia mode. I was actually kind of hoping that it was going to give it a base defense element like Factorio. I didn't realize at the time that the arachnophobia mode is basically a troll. Where you at, bag of goodies? Jeez, I've had to made it farther than this, no? Shit, this is putting me right over by him again. Oh, you know why? Because I ran across before. I didn't swim the whole way. I mean, we were talking about it our very first playthrough in beta. We're like, oh man, let's do that arachnophobia mode, you know? We would have been really bummed if we would have actually done it. And then discovered what it really is. We would have been very, very bummed. There is no doubt about that. Oh, he's right there, man. He's camping my bag. I see you buzzing around over there, dude. That stinks. He's gonna spawn. He's gonna camp me, and I can't access my inventory? Oh, this is broken here. This is gonna be... And why am I... I'm gonna have to... Shit. If you could access your inventory, it wouldn't be an issue. Not being able to access my inventory while swimming is making this going to be a very bad ordeal. This could end up being several death runs. I mean, unless I could lure it away from my bag first. I see my stuff right there. And what the hell? How do I swim down to it? This is another death right here. There's two of them right there spawn camping me, and I can't get down to my bag. How do you go down in the water? Yeah, this is just not good. I mean, my only hope is to kite them off to another spot. If I kite them to another spot and die and hope they stay there. Dude is still coming. He ain't messing around. He is like, I am gonna sting your ass. It is just gonna happen. Oh, come on. He's right on top of me. This is gonna end up turning into an hour for me to get my stupid bag back. Because these things follow you for so far. I guess I should have brought, Nah, you don't get anything when you die. My zapper's in my bag sitting over there. I mean, I guess I could try running back now. And hope it's far enough away. I wasn't able to get down to my bag. It was too deep in the water. I mean, you know, getting stung in the back of the head the whole time didn't help, so... The rebar gun is good, but it's not near as good as the that weapon I was using. Yeah, see, it's right back over on top of my bag. It went back and reset on my bag, it looks like. I'm basically screwed. Yeah, the reload on it is brutal. Well, he's not right on top of my bag. Maybe I can get lucky and get close enough to it and get it looted. What I should have done is healed myself up to full back at base after I died and grabbed another weapon, is what I should have done. But learning experience. No, he's actually pretty far away, it looks like. Alright, so this might not be too terrible after all. Now, it's not, why is it not letting me go down in the water? See, there's my stuff right there. Oh, there it is. I just wasn't over top of it enough. Floating around is bad. Oh, crap. Gotta hit it quick, huh? Grab all. Woof. Alright, well, there we go. Oh, you can open your inventory in the water now. But you can't actually attack, or eat, or heal, so... Or you can! How weird. So weird. I thought before you couldn't do anything in the water. Oh, see, like in the beta, you couldn't attack while you were in the water. Or maybe there was I had something wonky with a key binding or whatever that was not allowing me to. Well, shit, if I didn't know that, I wouldn't have had that problem. I would have just turned around and killed him. Just for that, I'm going to take it out on this bird. Take that, bird. There. I feel better about myself already. No, that was pure dumbassery is what that was. I just didn't know. I mean, like I said, during the beta, I thought you couldn't attack in the water. But maybe I just had, like I said, maybe I had a key binding wonked out or something. After all that, I've got to get that stupid slug now, right? I can't admit defeat. I must get it. Especially knowing I can kill these things while in the water now. Oh, crap, there's another one right there. Must have slug. That's the gas that's killing me. You know what? It's just silly. I'm not doing it. To hell with that slug. There. I have finally admitted defeat. See, look, it's not letting me attack right now. Maybe it's because the water's too deep. I don't know. I come in here, it'll let me attack. Out here, when you're swimming, you can attack. I can't access anything right now. Like, say I grab this berry, it immediately kicks it out and it won't let me actually use it. Oh, it did use it. What the hell? Why is this stuff just disappearing when I grab it? Or it's just something buggy. I don't know, there's something buggy about when you're swimming for sure. It's like swapping items in your hand or whatever allows you to use it. I mean, out here, clearly not having a problem. Something wonky there with the swimming. Alright, well, let's go collect our... Let's go stick our head between our legs and run away as quickly as possible and collect our plastic stuff and get these expanded power infrastructure unlock going. Terrible. I've got a rebar gun though, Herburn. It's just sitting in a box. I just stopped carrying it. Like Spawn said, the reload on it is ridiculous, and although it is fun sniping stuff from really far away, getting that ridiculous lob down in it that's got a big old lob to it. Takes a little practice to shoot anything at a distance with that bad boy, but you know, it's always fun to shoot stuff. Let's get back on task here. I may end up needing to overclock that copper again, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Let me grab some stuff and head on back, and I'll figure out what I need to do. Because that copper node over there by base is not a very good one. Oh, wow. Lots of rubber going now. Let's grab a couple stacks of rubber. Grab as much plastic as we can hold. And then head on back and get this last milestone finished. No chicken emote. That's crazy, huh? How is there not a chicken emote? I want to get that next truck made too. I wonder if I've got enough plastics on me to get it finalized. I want to see here. Disabled the chicken emote for these occasions. Nah, I don't have any emotes disabled. All the emotes that are available on YouTube are all there. The tractor is certainly just slow as all hell, though. I'm not even going to make it back. I'm going to have to jump out and fill up with coal again here. I've got 2 power slugs on me anyway. That one seems really accessible. There's one right down there on the rock on that little mini island that's splitting that tributary. There's another one right on top of that. Yeah, it looks like they're all over the place. Yeah. All over the place, really close even. I wanted... Well, I'll probably end up trashing everything again once trains get put in. I really like the thought of the train system. So, like, ideally, in my mind, I would have no problem with that copper being way, way, way over there. I would just grab it all with a train and bring it over, you know? Joe got supercomputers automated. He said it was quite the resource hog, but he didn't. I don't think he's watching today. But, yeah, he got those done. Alright, I need to free up some inventory space before I can craft here. That'll get me. Make these power slugs first. That will get a couple spots opened up. And then let's see. Computers need lots of circuit boards. Bit bored on running around at the moment. Yeah, I think trains are going to be a nice addition. I had fun with trains in Factorio too. Joe and Omni are like, the playthrough I did with them, I was all about the train stations, you know? And they're like, oh my god, these damn trains. I think I killed Omni with a train like 3 or 4 times. Like, dude, don't run on the tracks. Oh, I mean, to optimize, I would have to delete everything I've created all the way through, really, Spawns. I think to get everything to 100%. I don't know whether or not I would do that, or if I would just start a fresh playthrough, you know? How many computers did I need? I need 50 of them, holy crap. That was enough to make nothing. I needed to bring back way, way more plastic. Youch. Let's get this hard drive researching too. That's probably going to be 10 minutes. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yeah, 10 minutes on that. Oh, to see if the power can handle everything running at once? Yeah. That's the thing right now, is like, I'm not using a lot of this stuff that's down below. You see all those belts that are jammed up and stopped. It's because they're just going to this mall setup. And I've got the stuff piped out onto these belts here, but they're not creating anything right now. Alright, let me get back on track here. Let's drop these computers. I need 37 more computers, that's crazy. Let's knock this one out real quick then. And we'll get back on this one. So 37 more computers. Do I have any computers sitting? I don't. Seems like I need to free up a whole crap ton of inventory space and run out there and just grab a whole bunch of stuff. Gonna need some more copper too. I wonder if my copper is filling up yet. Looks like it is. It's backed up all the way into the storage. Oh wow. I can't believe it filled that whole thing. I guess it was a long time running back and forth, dying and whatnot. So, not concerned about the copper wire. I just need more stuff. Yeah, no crossplay. Let's see, let's just... What can we free? This stuff I really hate having in here. There's 7 computers right there. Alright, so there's a few more. That leaves me needing 30. So I need to bring back just literally a whole crap ton of plastic stuff. I mean, I can always throw some of this stuff in here too. It gives me a bunch of free inventory spots. Don't need the caterium on me right now. Yeah, let's just ride back out and completely load up. Wow, underestimated the amount I was going to use. I'm wondering now if it was even worth it to branch that stuff off from the mall on like a bus type setup, because I'm just not using the stuff. Everything requires something more advanced now. I'm wondering if that was even worth it. What's going on there, Cajun Ants? How you doing? I can see why Joe said that stuff was a resource hog. I'm sure that they'll have kind of like balance changes or whatever to progression as it goes through early access. Yeah, I figure we got a year of solid development time, you know, that's going to go into the game before it launches, so I'm sure there will be changes. The amount of rods you need is excessive, and then what happens is you overproduce the rods. Like what the problem I have now, I've got 2 full storage units of rods sitting back there, plus I've got them going out on a bus as well. You need so many at the beginning, you end up overproducing, and once you don't need that particular material anymore, then it's just like, wow, you know, you've got so much of this stuff. Let's grab all of it. I guess there is a take all button, huh? I'm gonna wait and let it fill up and grab I'm gonna completely fill my inventory, I think, with plastic. Or I shouldn't completely fill it. I'm gonna need some copper wire too. Tired today, but doing good. Well, that's good. As long as you're doing good, you know, that's what matters. I'm actually the opposite of that. I got such a good night's sleep last night, I ended up getting up at 9 o'clock this morning, which is just, I just never get up that early, you know? What's the hold up on this? It doesn't look like there is one, it's just a slow mover. I thought it was producing 5 per... Or no, the plastic is 3. $57. Well, that's certainly enough to at least get that milestone finished. I think maybe I'll get that caterium automated today as well, because that's Now that I got the caterium research done, I'm assuming I'm going to need that stuff automated. The manual creation process is a little rough for that stuff. Alright, Cajun Ants, take it easy, man. Thank you very much for swinging by. Hopefully you're having a good day. I got super low latency turned on, which if you've had at an area with a sketchy connection, it's probably would lead to some buffering. Tons of caterium for supercomputers, yeah, so I need to get that automated. I can't keep going with the old setup I've been doing. That'll be pretty quick and easy to get done, though. Just deciding how I want it to run, you know, will be the only thing. Would you believe all of those ramps off to the left there was all just to get one power slug? What's going on there, Hisaka? How are you? Two smelters and two constructors? Yeah, that'll be pretty quick and painless. I was hoping we were going to get a Twitter message or something from Dungeon Defenders today saying they were going to do a dev stream tomorrow, but I haven't heard anything. Unless they've announced something on the forums or Discord, I haven't looked since I started streaming anyway. Alright, so I need a bunch of copper wire too. Let's just snag that while I can. And let's get these computers made. Get this milestone going, and then I'll start thinking about that caterium here. It needs massive cable. How can you get the defender packs, assuming you're talking about? You have a chance of getting them for winning an onslaught. You have to continually go up, though, once you get one. Theoretically, you're supposed to be able to get one defender pack, or have a chance of getting one defender pack per floor. So if you get one on a floor, you want to move up to the next floor. Alright. That's only 5 more computers. Not enough inventory space. But of course there's not enough inventory space. And now I'm gonna need massive screws. Yeah, they're rare. They're not a common drop. So, I mean, I don't really recommend farming them. Other than just picking them up through your climb and onslaught as you're climbing up onslaught for your AP resets or whatever. You'll get quite a few of them. If you just grind out AP resets and you do 40 or 50 of them, you'll have a ton of defender packs to open at the end of it. But that's a whole lot of onslaught maps. So it depends on... I mean, there's no quick and easy way to get them. It's a grind, you know, as with everything else in the game. Everything's a huge grind. Jeez, man. Tons of plastic for sure. So, need screws. Crap, did I go the wrong way again? Yeah, I did. I need 30 more. Wow. There's 10. So I need 20 more past this. Definitely the resource hog for sure. Well, I mean, you know, getting carried on every floor isn't very much fun. Your best bet is to learn the game and get yourself geared and build yourself. And then it's a lot more entertaining. I don't, you know, grinding out everything you would need to grind, getting carried the whole time, would be mindlessly boring. There's just not enough, there's not enough Netflix available for that, you know. Alright, now what else did I need? I need more cable. I can't wait for this next update to come. I mean, that's going to add a little bit more excitement. Like the new stuff that's coming, the Chaos 8 shards that are returning, and then the new weapons that are coming. Those are all only going to be available in Onslaught. So just farming those weapons up will end up getting, you know, I'll end up getting a lot more Defender packs as well. But it's definitely a massive grind for sure. Alright, there's 24. I need 6 more. So need what? More cable. Yeah, the Chaos 8 shards are coming back. All but 2. There's 2 of them that they said that they were not able to balance properly, so they won't be returning. The Harbinger's Exile. That one was really buggy before, so I mean it doesn't bother me too much. I actually didn't even use it before, it was so buggy. It caused mobs to get stuck like a mofo. That's alright. You do both their spawns. Do one until it gets a little grindy, and then do another. Alright, well there's the power anyway.
Milestone reached. The fuel generator will match power generation to the increased consumption of recently acquired technology.
Jetpack or gas mask? Well, the jetpack is giving me 5 more inventory slots, so that one seems like a no-brainer. Need 50 more computers. Holy crap. But, I mean, that's the last 2 tiers I have of things to actually research, and then it'll be just about getting stuff automated. You know, if I want to go through and... I mean, I'm going to probably automate supercomputers. Just because why not? You know? DD2 requires 100% focus? I don't know about that. Oh, wow, the rotors stopped. Or no, they're still coming. We're just using them. Dang, I'm going to have to jack up the rotor production. Only making 6 per minute is pretty weak anyway. And what were these producing? That one is screws. This one is the reinforced, right? Or no, that's modular frames. They're still going in. I'm using all of the rotors though. You'd think I'd be getting full on engines soon. No, I still got a ways to go before I fill up. Or motors. Why do I keep calling them engines? Alright, let's look. Do I have all the stuff we need to get a miner? No, I need a portable. Let's see. So that will get me a miner anyway. Gonna need more cable. What's going on there, knee biter? How you doing? Oops, went over a little on the cable. That's alright. Can't make another computer, can I? I need 3 more and I can make 1 computer. Oh, it didn't get rid of it all. I'm 3 over. That's alright. I'll go through that quick enough. So anyway, MK2 miner we got. We're going to need what? Constructors. We've got enough for constructors as well. And then smelters. We've got everything we need for all the stuff. So yeah, let's just head out there. I don't play very frequently on Xbox anymore, Hisaka. They made the game too grindy. As grindy as DD2 is, it's just... I just can't imagine doing it all over again on another platform. I mean, I play... You know, I'm not ruling out not playing DD2 on the consoles anymore. Whether it be PS4 or Xbox. But certainly, as far as, like, getting to an end game state, like I am on the PC, there's just no way I'll get there. It's too much grind. The game doesn't... I mean, by grinding that, I'd be missing out on my main account, basically. Alright, now where do we want all this going on at? Those elevators would be nice with this situation, because the caterium is actually right underneath me here. Alright. Let's pick all this up. Let's see, how would we want it? I could have it going this way, and then just belt the stuff up here, and have like a platform. Or I could belt the stuff all the way up this ramp. And then have a little platform up here. How'd I get this job? Well, you gotta create it yourself. You gotta put the work into it and get the content going on your channels and get it to a point where you can do it as a job. Is the only way to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with any of that until they get the elevators put in. Those spawns. I'm going to just... Since this is an area that I'll never really come back out to. I mean, once it's done, I'll just never drop down to the... To the caterium again. Too tight of a turn. Too tight of a turn. Alright, let's see. And that is as well. Wow. Oh my god, I'm out of concrete. I think I've got some concrete. Or no, I'm not. I'm thinking I'm back over by the oil. It's not as big of a deal being out of concrete here. It's only right there. It's like, oh my god, no. to give myself a better return system too. You can do it. Oh, there we go. I'm using all this concrete now. I used to have a full storage of concrete right there, but now, as you see, by that belt down below, it's all being used up. But it's being pumped up to right here. I wasn't anticipating needing any down that way anymore. There we go. Good enough. Let's head back on over. Man, that truck just parked right out front again. That's the crappiest thing ever about living on a public beach. How am I trapped here? Why is it not letting me through? What's the deal? Not much. Osaka, not much. They... I don't know who you're referring to as they, but there is no one that gives me money. There are no game companies that pay me to do what I do. So, I mean, it's not a job like I went out and got a job and I'm working. It's a business that I created and I'm attempting to grow. It's not like you go get a job and they tell you, okay, go sit at home and make YouTube videos. It doesn't work that way. It would be ideal if it did, but it does not. It's you decide to start a business. Can you make your business successful enough for you to survive? That's basically what the deal is. That's not really something that people are going to publicly discuss. You can look it up. You get money from advertising revenue. That's how it works. People watch your videos and ads run, and you get money from the advertising money. I mean, it's not something that any live streamer is going to be able to talk about publicly on stream. It would violate every contract I had. So it's, you know, you can Google that stuff. Google knows all the things. But, I mean, people aren't allowed to just discuss with what their cuts are and everything. It's not a lot of money. I live in poverty. Every live streamer or YouTube content creator that has, say, that gets like less than, I want to say, 2 or 3 million views a month lives in poverty. Period. Figure if 2 million views a month would pay my bills. I'd get about 250,000 views a month, just to give you an idea. So it's not something that is just you make it happen and go. I mean, like I said, it would be really nice, but that's just not how it works. Alright, so let's see. We want, crap, I didn't look at how much that was putting out. The majority of the money you make from viewers tipping you. So, you know, on Twitch, the majority of the money you would make from subscribers who pay you. So, I mean, the money comes from the people watching. It doesn't come from anywhere else. Alright, it's going to take 240. And why on earth did I put down constructors instead of smelters? I'm not really sure, but we'll try smelters this time instead. And how many is that going to use? That's going to use 60. So I could use 4 smelters to have that fully using everything from that. Let's just do this. Floor is too steep. How is the floor too steep? Alright, it's gonna, it just doesn't want me to put it right there, so I'll put it right here instead. And then we can split off this bad boy a bunch of times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Out of steel. I've got some in the truck. Oh, I'm not at the place again. God dang it. I keep forgetting. This is enough to get me started anyway. I'll get this stuff started pumping. I gotta get some power over here. And the power I can tee off of right here on my main line. Just run this too wide here. Looking good. See, the power line is on that side. We're going to put another power pole right here, right? Let's go right about here. Get rid of that power line. And then connect these back up. And we can get another. Just put it right here just so I can see it better. And there we go. Let's get the power out here. Wire's too long. I guess I'll just have this run right around here. Let's see, we want to branch off of it once here. Or did we want to branch off of it back here? I think back here is better. So let's get rid of this one. We'll bring it way back here instead. Now where is... Oh wow, it's directly below. I wonder if that's going to reach down there. Encroaching clearance. Ugh, encroaching clearance. Move this one right to the corner here. There we go, that'll work. And there it goes, the caterium is getting drilled on. I'll make sure these are all set, and I'm going to need to store this stuff too. Caterium. Oh crap, that's right, I'm out of belts. I can snag those off of my line right here. Probably not too much longer, Shelly. I'm gonna, kind of a little hungry. Want some yummies. I'm gonna figure out something to eat. I, probably won't be back streaming anymore today. But I might be, you never know. I'm either gonna record or live stream later today. See, what time is it now? It's coming up on 3 p.m. I'm not positive what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to either record or live stream something probably around 5. So I'm going to take a little break and get some food. Let me just grab a bunch of them here. That should get me going for now, right? But the caterium is flowing. I like it. Very nice. Now, what do I want this stuff storing in? I mean, I could put a storage unit out here just as kind of a buffer. Where would I even want it? Let's see, gonna need some mergers. Gonna need one more merger, right? That's a splitter. I want a merger. Crap. Guess I would need 2 to make it as clean as possible. One there and then another one right here. Offline, of course. Those are in line, yeah. Oh, I got the Mark IVs now, too. And they take reinforced. How is it not going from there to there? Oh, there it goes. Alright. I'm gonna say, what the heck did I do? And there we go. Now we're storing it. Just use that as a buffer until I actually have something going to produce the wire and stuff. But that'll be a lot better than dropping down below and having to deal with the caterium. So I at least have it right here, ready to go. Get this out of my inventory. Let's just fill it up. That one is already full. Yeah, it looks like I'm stuck with this stuff. I might have to manually smelt it. These are just never going to drop low enough for me to feed them. I mean, I guess I could get rid of that belt for a minute. That would make them drop low enough, right? $100 more. I'll just do it real quick. Let it run for a minute. Get the stuff out where I'm not wasting anything. C-spawns. I managed to get enough patience where I'm not trashing caterium more. Burns through it pretty quick. There we go. Alright, so those are freed up, and you know, this is just gonna fill up super quick. So, but I have it now. I mean, I guess I could go ahead and throw in some quick wire automation too. Could always do that. I mean, I can just expand this platform out a little bit and just make this the caterium crafting area. Like a grandpa looking at his grandson. Alright. There we go. Yeah, then this will give me a little crafting area. I mean, do I want to just do it? I guess I am right here. I mean, what else am I going to need besides quick wire? Am I going to need to make anything else other than quick wire out of caterium? Nothing else, just quick wire. Well, I mean, I might as well get to making then, right? How fast does the quick wire make? Let's see. Oh wow, it makes 60 per minute. Oh, sadly, I put this splitter, or this way too close to use a splitter here, huh? There's no way, is there? Nah, it's way too off-centered. Yeah, that's a little too close. That'll work. There we go. Both of these are on quick wire, just need to get them powered. And we can power them right here. And then I might as well throw in another storage, right? And get them shipped into storage here. I mean, as fast as this stuff makes, am I producing enough? Well, it's filling up still now. Yeah, I'm only going to use 15 per minute, so I'm producing much more than that. Put them in the mall. Yeah, that's what I'll need to do eventually. See, what I want to do is tear all of that stuff out and move them all up one floor, or tear all that stuff out and organize them all better below and put the production that's there up one floor. That way I don't have to, or that way it's just the whole mall area is cleaner. Let's see. Can't afford. Alright, well that answers that one. They're each getting their own. But there it is for now, the quick wire buffer. And it's producing pretty quick. The quick wire is very quick indeed. But yeah, I mean, eventually, I think the smartest thing to do would be to add another tier to this right here. And then have them shipped right over to the mall, you know? Have the quick wire going right to the mall. Yeah, having to empty the container stinks, no doubt. I've done my fill of that already. There, I can't imagine ever tearing that out, since that's all that caterium is doing for me. I'll probably just leave that as it is, and just get it down the path, and over here, you know. There is the trash option. What I'll do is I'll add another tier onto the top of this kind of bus system here, and just bring it over to the mall, and, you know, have a storage for it here somewhere. I mean, eventually I want to clean them all up, but I think elevators are gonna make that much easier to make a nice, really nice clean mall type setup. When I decide to trash all, or when I decide to move all this stuff, oh my god, it is going to be a nightmare. There is no doubt about that. Anyway, I think that is going to get it for today. Need to go get me some yummies. But thanks a ton, everybody. Like I said, I'm not positive. I'll either be doing a live stream here in about 2 hours at about 5 p.m. Pacific time, or I'll be working on some edited content then, and I'm not really sure which I'm going to do quite yet. So I'll keep everybody posted on Twitter or on the community page. Stream some Stardew. That's not a bad thought. Streaming some Stardew is never a terrible idea, you know? But anyway, all that will do it for right now, though. So thank you all a ton for swinging by. I do appreciate it. And hopefully everybody's having a good week. Hopefully we get some DD2 info tomorrow. I mean, we're going to have to just wait and find out. But anyway, thanks again all. I will see you all soon. Take it easy.